Well, well, look who we have here. Sitting there, drowning in your own thoughts, convinced you're broken beyond repair. You've bought into the lie that the cracks in your armor mean you've lost the battle. It's almost tragic, almost, because while you see those cracks as the end, I see them as the beginning. The first signs of something stronger taking shape. You're not shattered. You're just starting to rise. And it's about time you realized it. You feeling like you've hit rock bottom. You're thinking, this is it. This is as bad as it gets. But let me tell you something. This isn't the end of your story. No. This is just the beginning. You think you're broken, like a shattered mirror with a million pieces scattered across the floor. You think it's over because you've been through hell, because you've been knocked down more times than you can count. But here's what you don't get. You're not broken. You're just getting started. Yeah, I know you've got scars. I see them. They're etched all over you like a map of every battle you've fought, every war you've survived. And you look at those scars like they're weaknesses, like they're proof that you weren't strong enough. But that's where you're wrong. Those scars, they're your medals. They're the proof that you took the hits and got back up every single time. You're sitting there, drowning in your own self-pity, replaying every mistake, every failure, every moment of regret. Why did I trust them? Why did I take that risk? You're stuck in this endless loop, torturing yourself with what-ifs and could-have-beens. But let me ask you something. When was the last time you gave yourself credit for surviving? When was the last time you looked at your reflection and said, damn, I made it through that? You keep telling yourself you're damaged goods, that you're beyond repair. But I'm here to tell you that's a lie. The truth is, you're not broken. You're evolving. You're in the middle of a transformation. The old you, they're gone. They had to be. The old you wasn't built for the battles ahead. But the new you? Oh, they're a different story. They're forged in fire, sharpened by every tear you've shed, every sleepless night you've endured. You've been through pain that most people wouldn't survive. You've been betrayed, abandoned, torn apart by people you thought would never hurt you. And yet, here you are. You're still standing. You're still breathing. That's not the sign of someone who's broken. That's the sign of someone who's unstoppable. You need to stop looking at your setbacks like they're failures. They're not failures. They're the stepping stones to your comeback. Let me break it down for you. You've been knocked down so many times, it feels like the ground is your home now. But every time you got back up, every time you pushed through the pain, you were building something. You were building you, a stronger, tougher, wiser version of yourself. You've been treating your pain like it's something to hide, something to be ashamed of. But why? Your pain isn't your weakness. It's your power. It's the thing that's going to push you further than you ever thought you could go. You've got a choice to make right now. You can keep sitting there, crying over what's gone, what's lost. Or you can take a deep breath, stand up, and look ahead. Because let me tell you something. The future isn't for the faint of heart. It's for the fighters. It's for the ones who look at their scars and say, yeah, I've been through hell, but I'm still here. You want to know the real joke? The world expects you to quit. They expect you to give up, to lie down and take it. They think you're done, but they don't know what you're capable of. They don't know that every time you fell, every time you got hurt, you weren't breaking. You were becoming. You were learning, you were growing, and now you're ready. Stop clinging to the past like it's all you've got. Stop using it as an excuse to hold yourself back. The past is gone. It's dead. But you're alive. You're standing at the edge of something incredible, something powerful, and it's all yours for the taking. But you've got to want it. You've got to fight for it. You're not broken. You're not damaged. You're in the process of becoming something stronger, something better. You're just getting started. This is your moment. This is where the new chapter begins, the chapter where you rise up and show the world what you're made of. So let them doubt you. Let them laugh. Let them underestimate you. It's all part of the game, kid. It's all part of the process. Because when you finally stand tall, when you finally unleash the power that's been building inside you all this time, they won't know what hit them. You're going to be a force of nature, a storm they never saw coming. So go on, take a look around. This is your stage. This is your time to shine. And it's only just beginning. You're not broken. You're just getting started. And the best part? The punchline is yet to come. And when it does, it's going to be a masterpiece. Now go out there and prove it. Show them what happens when they try to break someone who refuses to stay down. Show them what you're made of. Because this story, it's far from over. In fact, it's just begun. So here you stand, not as a victim of your past, but as a survivor, a fighter who's just getting started. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. You've been through the fire, and instead of burning out, you ignited. This isn't the end. It's the turning point, the moment where you stop surviving and start thriving. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. The cracks you thought were flaws, they're where your strength shines through. You're not broken, you're built for what's next. So don't look back, look ahead. The world isn't ready for the force you're about to unleash. This is just the beginning.